This week's video is a headphone safari video of Wing's fancy new mini disc store in Australia. I'd really like to make this a regular series of videos so that I can share first impressions of new gear and have Wing share more about his experiences in the industry. Now, as it happens, these videos are more complicated and require more time to arrange, film, and edit, and the time I spend on these videos is time I can't spend on other things to pay the bills. So if you'd like to see these videos become a regular feature, then please make a pledge over at my Patreon page at patreon.com/LachlanLikesAthing. You'll get exclusive rewards for supporting the channel, including access to live streams and early previews of content. Thanks. Hey everyone, I'm here at the fancy schmancy new mini disc store here in Chatswood. So let's have a look around and listen to something new. Minidisc has moved to a new location just next to Chatswood train station. And as you can see, it's a big upgrade. There's still the same broad range with some new brands like Audeze. There's a roomier listening station with more amps and DACs to try. And now there's literally 2 walls of headphones. You can spend entire afternoons here, and I have. Today, we're going to have a listen to some new Audio-Technica IEMs, starting with this, the new Audio-Technica ATH-E40. The E40 is an in-ear monitor with a dual-phase push-pull driver, which means that inside this IEM are 2 dynamic drivers that are wired out of phase with each other. This kind of design is sometimes used in subwoofers to cancel out harmonic distortion. Audio-Technica has also used this kind of driver in the ATH CKR10 and the CKR9, and as you can see, it results in quite a large earpiece. The sound tube is extended so that the large earpiece body can fit in the ear, so it's not as uncomfortable as it looks, but this earphone will definitely stick out of your ears. With the new E-series comes Audio-Technica's new detachable cable design, which replaces the 2-pin configuration that I really liked in the IEM series. The new design is a bit like a reverse MMCX connector, which puts the pin in the jack. Hopefully, it's more reliable than your average MMCX design. I had a bit of a listen, and for a studio monitor, the E40 is not exactly balanced. It's got a bombastic, aggressive sound with a big bass hump and a big treble spike, sort of like a miniature ATH-M50X or an A900X. It's in your face, but it's relatively clear and articulate. It's got the classic Audio-Technica mid-profile, and it's a great match for pop music, but it's not going to please those after a neutral listen. Next, I had a listen to the ATH-E70. This is the new triple balanced armature flagship. It's got a smaller body than the previous quadruple balanced armature flagship, the IMO4. It's an almost, not quite negative profile shell, closer to designs from Westone and Shaw. It's pretty comfortable and isolates well. The cable reminds me of a sardine. I was sort of hoping that this would sound like an IEM version of my beloved ATH-R70X, and it's close. Like the R70X, it's got a natural, somewhat warm tone. Treble is slightly rolled off, just like with the R70X, and as a result, it lacks the vocal sparkle that's typical of most AT gear. If you want that sound, I'd highly recommend the ATH-IMO2 or the ATH-IMO3. Where the E70 excels is in its deep, fast bass tone and its overall gentle yet precise sound. Just like with the R70X, I think it's not the most attention-grabbing earphone, but it has the potential to be a fantastic all-rounder. I'm going to be trying this one a few more times. Now I've got a special surprise, so let's check in with Wing. So I'm here with Wing, who is the proprietor of Chatwood Minidisc, and you probably recognize him from some earlier videos. Yeah. So this store is obviously a lot different from the previous office space. It's a lot. I noticed a lot more natural lighting, and how's it working out for you?
Yeah, great. Lots of room, which is good. More seating, more natural light.
Yeah, I like the kind of listening stations that you've got all against the window. It's actually quite a nice contemplative place to actually have a listen to.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I've actually brought here today, just for today, is one of these. Now, you may not, some of you may or may not recognize. Let's get the autofocus working. There we go. Oh, our faces are just too radiant. Okay, I'll just leave the autofocus. Darn it! I'm gonna if I do it again, I'll lose that special moment of surprise. This is a mini disc. In case you have never seen one of these, this is a mini disc from Sony. This is a mini disc from TDK. I brought
Wow, you
two
got a
of my.
collection.
Yeah, this one's my. I had an old one with like Evangelion songs
Stuff
on it.
plus stuff.
So the reason why I bring this here because this store is called Mini Disc.
Mhm.
Do you often get questions about mini discs at your store?
Yeah, all the
You-
time. People
you do?
tell me stories of their old players, something like
Right,
this.
right. This is my
Um,
old Sony NetMD
Seven.
MZ-N710. Yeah, do you have a special affinity for the mini disc?
There's always a special place in my heart for them.
Just listen to. I don't know if it picks up on the camera. If I just
Oh, that click.
and then you slide the disc in.
And another click.
Oh, so you know, I don't collect vinyl. But when I use a mini disc,
Mhm.
I can totally understand that this must be what it must feel like to have that ritual of like putting a vinyl disc on the platter and everything. Because this for me brings back so many memories. Just these brightly colored discs, and it was cool.
Yeah,
right?
you can collect so many different colors.
Yeah. Do you sell mini discs today?
No.
I heard Sony finally discontinued
Yeah, I
production
think
of these just like
couple of years ago.
couple
yeah,
of years.
right,
It's not
yeah.
all that it's not that far back.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are really cool technology. They were like floppy disks and music CDs kind of all combined into one, and they
That's right.
had this really cool thing to it. So, you know, the mini disc legacy lives on here. Yeah, I'm not even sure this one works. The battery is starting to like leak green acid or something like that. It's a little worrying.
Yeah, that's a bit dangerous.
So as you can see, Wing's got a really nice setup here, and I'd like to make videos regularly here so that we can, you know, check out some of the new stuff that Wing is getting into this store. So hopefully we can get this off the ground if we meet the $750 a month funding goal. As always, thanks for your support, and see ya.
See ya.
This fine shop of this